Hello everyone and welcome back to Steel Division 2. Today with us we have myself, King Hobo, playing Maverick with 10 Guard Tank Corps. And we have King Luna, the Imposter, playing Maverick with Corpo Italiano di Liberazione, CIL. This is a match that has been making big talks in the Discord community, so I wanted to show the game so that people can actually see what went down. This, for me, I almost auto-surrendered because Luna is a Division... is he a Division 2 or Division 1 player? He's a very good player, and he always plays these weird division. He plays division that are not that great, even in the tournament. And I don't know why he does that, but he always does that. So anyway, he's having the same moniker as I am. He's put king there. So I went into the battle. Usually I would auto-surrender against Luna, but I went into the battle because a king needs to fight another king. And now, yeah, so let's just watch the game here. I picked... Wait, can we not hear the audio? Alright, there you go. Okay. So, yeah, I'm gonna start with some flamers, some machine gun, more machine gun here, and flamers with OB25 HE. Instead of a AT like I usually do, I went for the OB25, which would be good against infantry. Luna will start with a lot of flamers. He's gonna have a Wolverine there, some Crusader AA with Sherman Recon. He's got a 47 mil here, which is good. Commandosi with the Aftrax, the RDT, 2-star RDT, 2-star Alpini. And so over here, I'm just gonna take hold of the forest for the time being. Over here, I'm also starting with the T-34 Combat, coupled with the 1-star 37 mil, giving it 3-star 37 mil. Over here, I'm gonna have a lot of Saperi, and I decided to bring them over here and then come in the middle, because often you'll put your infantry here and you'll walk the rest, but then they can get shot by, you know, enemy machine gun, or maybe the enemy will already have taken place in these houses, you never know, and then they shoot you in the open. So I figured I'd use the road. They were shot by something, so I unloaded them early. I got the BA-10 over here. SG-43 will do good work against the Breda. I've already got the PE-2 here, and he's called in a P-39Q era Cobra. I don't remember where I landed the PE-2. Somewhere. Over here in the forest, we're having the Gavardia DP versus the 2-star RDT. Ognomechiki is going to die right away, especially against the Parachutist Desalto. So they're not great here. So I lose all of my actual unit except the Gavardia DP there in the open. So this means I will lose this flag, and Luna will have an entry into here. But you know, I do have two BA-10. Razvedka will kill the Staghound. I will somehow move with the Razvedka. I think I saw these guys falling back, so I was trying to get on the attack, but then I saw he had Parachutist Desalto, so I retreated everyone. My BA-10 surviving the shot there. Some Alpini over here. The Razvedka will end up dying. Over here, no grounds being made into the town, but I am calling in one M42 and two OB25 to try to get rid of... I know he had some support weapon here. I wanted to get rid of that. I know the M42 could kill the Wolverine, so, you know, why not? So now you see it is 13-11 for Luna. Now I'm thinking, you know, he might have more of these guys. These bombs, you know, they are dangerous. So I didn't know exactly where to put my BA-10. I figured I'd put them here so that they can overlook this area here. And then I figured, oh, you know, maybe he's gonna have some of these AT units around here. So I went back and decided to provide cover support for the Gavardia DP instead. Commandosi are gonna be called in here with another Crusader, some Stuarts. The Era Cobra is doing a lot of damage here, and the Commandosi, coupled with the Breda, could do a lot of damage to my support unit here. So I'm gonna move the BA-10 closer to try to get the Commandosi. And I brought in another 37 mil as well to try to deflect his P-39. Over here, I'm gonna have a lot of P-39 rush. I'm gonna do the Hobo Special, and I'm going to rush his units. I know he must not have many stuff by now because, well, I'm not seeing much. You know, I know he had this and this. I figured the Wolverine was probably still there. I tried to save my BA-10. Not gonna work. The OB-25 can kill the half-tracks, but they won't. I'm calling 3 more squad of M42. This is to go with the Gavardia. So basically, a lot of Gavardia, a lot of M42 should, in theory, take care of everything he might have. Now, I don't know exactly what he has, but I've seen a little bit of it. And plus, look at that. He's only got 2 HE shells, so that's good for me. Over here, a lot of troops, some Stuarts as well. BA-10s, and I've called in the Saperi as well. There is also a Razvedka coming in. So, I mean, yeah, my infantry will die, but the BA-10 has the ability to, you know, possibly stop these guys from coming in. But he's really going strong now. Something did kill me, probably the Parada Soto. And yeah, pretty much this is the story of how Luna captured the entire forest around here. Now let's go take a look over here. I've got my PE2s shooting in here. And I've got these guys who made a lot of good progress. So yeah, I wanted the PE2 to block any CQC and then bring my Saperis coming in. Over here, well, this was the story of how I claimed back this land and how I captured this one. Now he's only got a Wolverine. He's going to be attacked by 3 M42. Yeah, unfortunately, it doesn't look like I'm going to kill him. He's bouncing a lot of these. But, you know, driver kill. My 37 mil doing a little bit of work. Enough to keep the RE from actually shooting his bomb. And now the Wolverine is dead. I'm going to move the Gavardia. I'm going to capture this. So now it is 12-12 and I'm going for a 13-10. But Luna has captured all of this, so instead of bringing my Gavardia over here to get killed, I figured I'd get him over here with, the Razvedka, with the Gavardia, and both of them are going to make their way around here. I wanted to make sure there's no Stuart or things like that coming in here. I'm going to try to save the BA-10, but it's going to get destroyed by the Stuart 5. I'm calling some T-34 2 stars. 13-11 for me as I captured this. He's bringing some Breda M37, but they are going to get shot at by the Gavardia and the M42. P39 is going to move away. I think he might have been baiting my AA since he's calling in the mortars. 81 mil. He wants to see where I'm shooting from. I did bring the 37 mil and combat closer to him. What I'm trying to do is I'm trying to get these guys a little bit more in the front line and with 3-star each. But what I'm going to end up doing is both of these are going to be in this sector and they're going to be 3-star with the commander as well. Now I'm calling a T-3045 Recon. And I made the T-34 stops because I don't want to attack one by one and die. So at least I got some recon going on here. And we're going to move in this sector. We're not totally going to advance, especially not in the middle. We're going to wait for more reinforcement before doing so. Alright, so he's going to put some smoke for the Parachutes d'Assalto. In case I probably had some medium, Gavardia in these houses. But I didn't. And my Saperi is here, going to throw the first satchel. So I'm going to fall him back right away. And then I got the other one throwing another satchel. He's going to move out of the house, so he's going to survive that pretty good. And which is the reason why I didn't fall back to Saperi. I wanted him to stay there in case he came back right away at the charge. He's gonna shoot us with HE. I'm gonna bring my T-34 over here, but I'm gonna decide it's a bad idea and I'm gonna bring it back here since it is a commander and these are Parachutes d'Assalto. Now, is 81 mil pinned down my infantry? But what's here? Another PE2, and and there you go. Does the job. I aimed over here. I never want to aim on top of my units, okay? And on top of his unit. I want to aim a little bit behind. Now this second support is coming in on top because my units are already dead anyway. But usually what I'm going to try to do is aim a little bit behind. And had I aimed a little bit behind this time, I would have probably killed him or severely damaged him even more. So that's one of the things I always do. Aim a little bit behind, because on top of that, there's always a chance that if a bomber comes to you, he'll know that the enemy might retreat his troops. So aiming a bit behind might be good for that. Anyway, unloaded my Gavardia DP. I got a 82 mil mortar to help me out as well. I've got the Razvedka here just to make sure I see it if there's a tank coming there in the light forest. The Gavardia is here, and now we're gonna start. I'm gonna start moving the infantry in a good, spaced out with the T-34 covering behind, and I'm calling in as well some Tanko Desantniki because we are in phase B. More PE2s were called right here, so I'm really keeping these guys at bay. I don't have a lot of infantry here. I'm calling in more, but I still don't have a lot. Now, is 81 mil mortars are completely destroying my support units around here. I got a Razvedka coming in here because I want to see what's going on over here, and this is what he's gonna do. I'm calling in some smoke in the opening there and in the opening here, just to make sure that there's no light tank or AT guns that can endanger these guys. And now I'm calling in the tanks. Like a proper attack. Now there is a 47 mil cannoni hitting our infantry here. Let's get back into the there you go. So this guy is shooting us. I'm gonna have no choice than to unload these guys, unfortunately. I'm bringing the T-34 37, T-34 76 I mean, and might have been a bad idea, but look, I did get the kill. Commandosi is gonna get pestered by my troops. Now there's a 17 pounder here. Miss his first shot, and now it's gonna be a dead. Now there you go. Now he dies, and I'm having more Tanko Desantniki coming in. He's having a lot of fighter planes coming in, but I'm also having fighter bombers. Sorry, but I'm also having my own fighter bombers. He's got a Crusader, but it's not gonna be in time to stop it. Now there's a lot of 20 mils coming in, 1 star, because he's gonna try to stop my 20 mils. I got Tanko Desantniki coming in here. I kind of forget about them, to be honest. And this 47 mil has been shooting at me. Over here, I'm still holding the forest. No more flags, though. It is 13-11 for myself. And having completely forgotten about these guys, they're going to be left to die. Now, I'm throwing smoke here to stop the Wolverine from, you know, damaging me. He's going to have some bombs. Not to a great effect. Not to a great effect. And over here, I'm going to start moving my troops. I just want to check out what's over there. I want to try to capture the flag as well. I'm having my Gavardia DP shoot at the Crusader. He's going to be doing a lot of damage to me, but, you know, I got my T-34 recon coming in. Shooter killed. I'm going to move forward. Is 81 mortars are hitting out my support units. These guys all pretty much died. And, yeah, this is what's happening around here. He hasn't made any big push. His 20 mils are shooting out my PE2. I'm bringing in more PE2s always. Oh, yeah, and I got my 300mm Andriusha. I wanted to hit both his AA and mortars. It looks like I ended up only killing his AA. Oh, wait. Yeah. Yeah, not great. Not that great. Well, anyway, you know, I it did kill something at least. Now I'm having my recon tank here, shooting and scooting. So he's just gonna, you know, I want to keep that guy alive. He's important. He's got 1 star on him, and I got the T-34 there shooting at the Crusader. So I figured, why risk the Razvedka going forward? Because I saw he had tanks coming in when I was shooting at it. So I was like, why risk the T-34 when the 76 can do the job? More PE2s. I'm calling in my combat. I brought him back to the front line. I'm having SU-122s coming in. PE2 can still shoot. Over here, I'm starting to get crushed by the Maro and the snipers. I'm calling in some SU-57 recon to go along with these dudes. I'm waiting. More bombs coming in. Now I'm gonna be severely microing my T-34 Razvedka. I'm gonna bring him just in range to shoot, and then I'm gonna scoot right away. There you go. So that he's never gonna get a chance to shoot me. And then I'm bringing my T-34 76 as well. And then I'm gonna scoot away, but unfortunately get shot, but it's a bounce, so we'll be surviving this round. Bringing back my T-34 Razvedka. It's gonna be scooting away, and basically I'm going to dance like that a lot. Luna sees that, so he's gonna, you know, back away right away. He's calling in the Beaufighters. Unfortunately, lose line of sight. The Beaufighter shoots even if you lose line of sight. So they shot anyway. Over here, I arrived in the middle. I forgot about my SU-57, so I sent them on their own. But it doesn't matter. They did kill the Sherman leader. And now we're all going to move together as a unit. And we're going to do a lot of damage. A lot of damage. Let's take a quicker look. One of the SU-57 died. And well, yeah, there's not much to look at. We're gonna advance, and I'm being very aggressive with them because I know I have to. There you go. Now we're stuck. We can stop his infantry from moving in. I'm gonna call in the M42. Gets destroyed by the Sherman though, so that's unfortunate. But you know, the recon the T-34 keep his infantry at bay. Same with the T-34. Not gonna do a lot of damage here against these Sherman, but still. So anyway, I'm gonna end up retreating both of these dudes. I retreated these guys a little bit from here because I figured I don't want to risk their death too much, and I figured the Tenko de Santniki could die rather than these guys. I'm aiming at the Crusader now. PE2 coming in for the Breda M37. Over here, you still got a lot of infantry, but I'm still holding my ground. I'm still dropping the bombs. And that's gonna at least kill one of the Breda, which is great. He's got some support weapon here shooting at me. I'm having an OB-25 coming in here to help support. Yeah, this guy's still reloading. I'm having two 37 mil. And now with this variant of the deck, my 37 mil are coming in with support, with supplies. Because I want to supply the Andriusha, and I got 4 mortars in my deck as well. But in my newer version of the deck, I removed this thing. It's not that needed, you know, especially playing it on a Maverick income. I'm gonna move in my Razvedka so he starts shooting at these dudes, and retreating the T-34 76s. And there you go. And I retreat right away because I saw these dudes. He's calling in the 17-pounder in the open. Now, I almost lost my T-34. And, I mean, I don't want to lose that T-34 because it's a recon T-34 and they're very, very great. Andriusha 300 mil for the kill on the Crusader. Hopefully. Doesn't really get it. It's unfortunate. It almost seems like the Andriusha was nerfed. I don't know. It looks less oh, killed this guy. But it looks less oh, there you go. Killed the Crusader. But it looks less powerful still. I'm holding to my statement. I moved these guys out here in the open because I figured maybe you'd bring a 17-pounder or AT in the middle. I'm bringing a leader for these guys. They started being shot at by the mortars and Obiche, so I wanted to give them extra protection and extra firepower. OB-25 will die. I'm bringing Saperi over here and the Saperi over here. More PE2 is going to be hitting the forest, and these guys are going to be shut down by the 37 mil. I'm going to fall back that 37 mil as soon as this guy was done for. There you go. PE2 in combination with the Saperi. Boom. And then I'm coming in. There you go. A lot of Stuart over here and half tracks. I still got my tanks. I'm calling in more T-34 85. All my tanks are 2-star now. And, well, they all are except for the recon. And this is 1 unit recon at 1 star. And now I'm going to start doing a lot of damage. Well, by that, I mean I'm going to try. It is 1410 for myself. And there you go. I'm just, you know, fuck it. I'm attacking with everything I've got. Bringing the Razvedka as well. 76s die already. Transmission destroyed. And dead. Now, I left this guy only with the AP shells. And this guy I left with the APCR. So that they could shoot at everything. I brought back the HE and machine gun just in case there were some AT guns. Bullfighter's gonna come in, shoot, kills nothing, but does a little bit of damage. But now I do have my 37 mil here. Gonna bring these over here for the Andriusha. A lot of artillery again hitting me, but with 2-star it's decently helping us. Saperi is still in the forest, so we're still capturing this. It is now 16-8 for myself as I completely captured this and this. I'm moving these guys around like crazy, and I'm being very aggressive with them, very dangerously with them. But I figured, you know, it's now or nothing. I have to push. I have to do something, and this is me. This is Hobo doing something. And now I decided to be even more aggressive with them. And I was just like, I want to get rid of these guys. Oh, I'm shooting at the mortars now. Over here, we're still playing the hide-and-seek game. I don't want to risk my tanks too much, you know, because I just need to get the timer going on. Anyway, all of my units are now here. We're starting doing some damage to the support units. There you go, all of his support unit being shot at. Wolverine is backing up, probably to get a better view at him, or I don't know. There's a 17-pounder there as well, so it's going to be a Wolverine and 17-pounder combo. Over here, Luna has made it back into the town, but not captured the flag, and all I care about is the flag. 17-7 for myself. These guys are dying now. Su-57 died from the 17-pounder, so I saw that, and I figured, fuck that, I'm going to retreat. These guys doing a lot of good work. I've got my PE2s constantly supporting with my PE2s. Now he's capturing this 59. Still for me. Over here I brought in some Zistries instead of risking my tanks. But it looks like the Zistries are not having a good time. They're still shooting a little bit of HE. There's a lot of Maro. These guys have the Panzerfaust, so they're very dangerous. I see that, so I'm gonna retreat out of there. And he's aiming for my T-34. It either bounced or he missed or he didn't shoot. I don't know, but I'm out of there. That's all I know about. He shot and he kills the T-34. I was not in time with my PE2s. Anyway, I wasn't even shooting at him. But yeah, I'm still capturing the flags though. I brought more mortars and I put them on a defensive fire around here, so they're going to be shooting on their own. I brought some Zistries against around here because I wanted something to shoot at the 17-pounder and the Wolverine without it being my commander and Su-122. So we're going to move like that. I'm calling in a bunch of Gavardia. I mean, it's time, and they're only what, 20 points? Yeah, the Gavardia are 20 points. So So they're cheap. They're cheap. Gavardia DP are 25 points. And there you go. Andryusha, 300 mil to give some suppression to these units. Killed. Doesn't do a lot overall. Stuart came in here to attack my support units. And he's going to fall back from the 37 mil, thank God. But also, I think the Andryusha helps with the suppression here. So now I got a lot of Saperies. I got some Gavardia DP. I got my T-34 76. I mean 85. I'm going to come in here with the support of these infantry. And we're going to recapture back this flag. It is 14-10 for Luna. Over here, we're still struggling in trying to capture the open ground. We're losing this here to the Alpini. 2-star Alpini. 6 Lee Enfield, 1 Brand. Not that great. They're not that great. And I still got my SG-43 with 1 point of life left since the start of the game. He's still there shooting at troops. So kudos to him. I'm calling in some T-34 76 to defend against the infantry pushes. Over here, we killed the 17-pounder. I'm bringing my combat tank against the Wolverine, but doesn't matter because my Su-122 actually killed the Wolverine. Bow fighters coming in for my commander. I'm going to retreat. Shoots. And misses. And now I've captured back this hill there. I'm still shooting. I brought back the supply. And I'm going to be shooting even more. I just want to be a constant pain of mortars around here. Is 17-pounder still alive? PE2s being called in onto these support units. Now there's a Spitfire coming in here. And he's gonna get the kill. But I do get at least one kill here. And overall, I do have a lot of PE2, so it doesn't really matter. 17-7 for myself. He's bringing a lot of Alpinis again. He's brought the Steward here to get a view as what's going on here there. But, you know, he doesn't have any recon, so that's not going to help him a lot. And for my part, I brought a lot of Tenko Desantnikis around here. I just want to make sure I don't lose this town. And now I'm calling in a lot of Gavardia. They're going to go and spread out and take position a little bit everywhere. Just to solidify my position. 76. Gavardia coming in here. He's going to have a lot of infantry, but I do have some tanks there, so... 16-8 for Luna now. 3 minutes to defeat. I'm calling in more Gavardia in here. And some PE2s, obviously. And there you go. Now the mortars are back again. I'm calling in one to constantly fire around here. And the other one, I think, is on defense fire. Plus the PE2 just hit. Spitfire is going to get stopped by these 37 mil. And this is how I win against Luna. I'm gonna fast forward now. Well, anyway. But yeah, so this is how I won against Luna. Obviously, Luna is playing CIL. So, but then again, like I said, he's always playing weaker and weird divisions. So, I mean, I don't know. That's on him. But I found I've had a lot of success with 10 guard. Since I created that 10 guard Maverick deck, I've lost once to Koenig, and all my other battles I won. SU-122 kills the Shermans, and oh, and the last shot from the Andriusha, doing a lot of damage. Plus, I put some smoke for myself here so I could move freely. Was that me? Yeah, I think that was me. That's not him. So there you go. There you go. I won against Luna. And it feels good because it's my first time winning against him, and he's put to add insult, he's put King in front of his name to copy me. And I don't know why people have fun doing that. But I think it was important for me to defeat him because of his King. And so I gave much more microed into the game. I gave all I had to give in order to defeat him. I almost auto-surrendered when I saw him, and then I saw he had King, and I was like, no, Hobo, you have to fight that. You have to defeat him. And look at that. Major victory for myself. Take that. Thanks everyone for watching the game. I hope you've enjoyed the content. Merry Christmas to all if you celebrate Christmas. If you are in a delicate position, if you are, if your home has been invaded by war, if you had to move away from home, we're thinking of you. We're with you. There's obviously not much we can do on our end, but our thoughts are with you guys. And everyone, again, thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe. Goodbye.